When we start searching Gale historical newspapers, we are first met with this homepage screen. Down here, you can see all the newspapers and periodicals that will be cross-searched simultaneously. Here, we can select or deselect them individually in case we want to focus our search specifically across certain publications. We're going to search across all publications, so we'll leave them all selected. We're going to start by doing a basic search. Gale uses a subject index search to aid discovery across collections. It draws connections that a simple search or a retrieve search cannot achieve. Whilst a standard keyword search can only retrieve a result if the search term is in the text, a subject index search allows students to discover content even if the search term is not explicitly present in the text. We're going to do a search that a student studying history might find useful, focusing on the social and cultural impacts of World War II, looking specifically at the Blitz. So to start with, we'll simply type in Blitz into the search box. As you can see, our search has generated close to 75,000 results, so we need to refine our search criteria. To do this, we're going to use an advanced search. This is a search method students should use to formulate specific and more advanced searches, and it can be found up here. In the first query box, we'll again type Blitz. We then have the option to add an additional search term. For example, we may want to look at the specific impact of bombing on the capital, so we can add another search term of London. In this drop-down box here, we can adjust the field in which we want the search term to appear. We're going to keep it as keyword field for both for now, but we can change it to the other fields as listed here. Over here, we can also change the Boolean operators. Before we move on to constructing the next part of our advanced search, we're going to tick this box here labelled Allow Variations. Ticking this box allows imperfect matches within our search to accommodate spelling variations and approximate spellings, sometimes found within historical documents. This makes sure that we won't miss out on any relevant material in our search. Here we can also refine by date. So to make our search specific to World War II, we can here select between, and we'll enter the dates, the 1st of September 1939 and the 1st of September 1945. But we could also search all dates, before a date, on a date, and after a date. And here we can also choose whether to include documents with no known publication date. Down here, we can also refine by illustration type. As you can see, illustration types include things such as images, paintings, photos, and maps. If we want to search within a specific publication, we can enter its title here. And we can refine by content type just below here. So let's say we want to look specifically at only newspapers and periodicals. We simply find it on the list and select it. If we know there is a specific type of document we don't want to appear in our searches, we can simply tick this box and select the document type from this drop-down list. Limiters are a great way to refine our search and to make it more specific, but we want to search through all document types, so we can simply leave it unticked. These final two search options at the bottom here allow us to refine by language as well as source library. Once we've entered all our search criteria, we can simply click Search. As you can see, we've now reduced the number of search results to 898. This first page of results will display 20 publications, but we can simply scroll down to the bottom here and click Show More Results to load more. As you can see, down the right-hand side of the page, we have the options to further refine our search by all of the criteria that we've just gone through on the advanced search page. We also have the option to search within our results. So for example, if we want to search specifically for the Blitz and Air Raid, we can simply type into this box and this further refines our results. Now we've managed to refine our results to a total of 72. If we look at the results generated, we can see we're given a picture preview of the publication, its headline, the date, and other publication details. If we want to view a result, such as this one, London Fire Guards beat the Pocket Blitz, we can click to view, But note that we also have the option to save it to our folder. This allows us to return to it later to cite it and email it. When we click on the publication, it opens up in this screen. Note that the highlighted words in green are the terms identified from our search. Up here we have the article details, and if we click Show Source Citation, it appears here. If we scroll down to the bottom of the page, we also have the full citation details here. And on the side panel to the right, the citation tool can be used by students to generate accurate references in a variety of formats that can be selected from the drop-down box here. Students can select the citation, download it, or export it. This helps ensure they have accurate references within their work. If we look down the side here, we have the option to search within this article, issue, and publication. Students can also email the source to themselves and others. This is a great tool for sharing publications during group work or for teachers to share relevant research with students. Students can also download the publication, send it to different drives, print it, or save it to their folder. The My Folder area allows students to organise their research. It's a good tool to use with documents and media they wish to cite, email, download, or print. There is also the option to view the entire contents of the publication this particular article is within. Up here there is also a bookmark tool. Students can use this to get a link to their search results, individual articles, and media content. Students can copy the bookmark link and paste it elsewhere, or click Email the bookmark URL. Note that only the Gale bookmark tool will generate the correct bookmarking link. Over here in our viewing bar, we have the options to zoom in and zoom out. And we can also make the article fit the width or the height of the page. This icon here allows us to adjust the image by contrast here and by brightness here. We also have the option to invert it, and here we can reset any changes we've made. And if we click here, we can view the publication full screen. And again, our viewing options are up here at the top. On this screen, we can use our cursor to scroll and move within the article. And when we're finished in the full screen viewing mode, we simply exit out of it. I hope this is useful in showing you how students can most effectively use Gale historical newspapers and all the different ways that they can construct a search. To search Gale historical newspapers for yourself, request a free 14-day trial from JCS Online Resources.